Hey everybody, we're finally back. I know it feels like it's been forever since I've streamed, but that's just because I've been working. I worked 3 days in a row, so I worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I got Monday, Tuesday off, which meant... Oh, hello, Foden! You joined right as I turned on the camera. That's so nice. You'll have to excuse my appearance a little bit. I've been running around trying to get errands done because I had yesterday and today as my days off, and then my next day off is Sunday. So we're going to be bouncing around the schedule. I'm going to actually, after stream today, delete the schedule that's on Twitch because we're not going to be really following that. When I can find some time to do it, I will stream. I can't guarantee anything right now, which is a little annoying, but it's also like I'm making money. So it's just, yeah. And not to mention the fact, my parents are going on vacation next Thursday for like a month. So I'm also preparing for that by figuring out what kind of meals do I want to make, what kind of stuff do I want to have like pre-prepared. I tried making pickled onions, which was delicious, and I finished them off today. So I will be making more of that later, probably maybe tonight. I doubt it though. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Haven't figured that one out yet. But I did make kimchi, like I said. Lucky sob. I know. It's just like, yes, I'm doing this. Because right now I'm just working at a grocery store and not even in the position I wanted, even though they kind of made it sound like I was going to take that position. And so now I'm kind of just doing the one thing I tried to avoid in hopes that later they'll go, oh yeah, you wanted to work in this department, you can go now. So I got this week and next week of working like that, but who knows after that. I'm gonna request to be working in that department and being trained there, but right now I'm just being trained as cash, which I have had way too many not good experiences to make me very weary of working there. Gosh. My skin's all tingly right now because I was just outside. One of the errands I ran today was getting some herb and botanical plants to grow while my parents are gone. And the old planter that we're planning on putting them in is in really bad shape. Like, it's just weathered from rain and sun and whatnot, and the stain on it doesn't look very nice. It just kind of looks dirty. So I was just sanding it, and I was using an electric sander, so my hands are all but I can't guarantee anybody here like much, but on my days off I will, if there's like 2 days off, most likely the second day will have a stream if I can make that work. If there's 1 day off, most likely not, because I gotta catch up on chores. Again, because I'll be living by myself for like a month coming up this Thursday. On the 20th is when they're leaving. Yeah, that's a Thursday. So it's... I can't say that we're going to get a stream at least once a week, because I only have the schedule for... I gotta post a picture of my garden! Yes, please do. Please. I would love to see it, and then we'll put it up on stream to see. Because we gotta see this. Love gardens. And the plants that I got were of lavender, mint, peppermint in specifics, and thyme. What channel? Put in cute. Pull up cute. Here we go. Into gameplay. Yeah, that was me. We got cute foxes because one of our moderators, who isn't going to be here today, he's actually out of town, so he doesn't have Twitch on his phone. This is for him. He loves foxes. So, I don't know how long this is going to be of a stream, because I still gotta like eat dinner and have a shower. It was so flippin' hot today. But I am drinking Crazy Uncle hard root beer today, which is just tastes like regular root beer. Yeah, no worries, no worries. We're just chilling, we're chilling. Tastes like A&W root beer, like that nice sweetness. You barely detect that there's alcohol in here. We just chill while we look at this fox. Looking another fox. That's what he's doing. They go licky licky because that's what foxes do. It's adorable. I'm gonna fix my chair though, because my chair has a tendency to go all the way to the bottom. Actually, there we go. Hey, I'm duller. Ugh. I don't know how, but it seems like my family has a tendency whenever I have like an actual break on things, like things have been hard and then I get a break with roses. Ooh! Do we have names for these plants? Like, I haven't named mine yet, but just calling them things. I think I'm gonna call the at time Teresa. Just you know, that kind of thing. I know some people like really love giving their individual plants a name, but some people are like, no, it's just oregano. It's just oregano, okay? Carrot, tomato, and wheat. Ooh. I'm guessing this is the wheat. And then these guys probably are tomatoes. Sorry, not tomatoes. Carrot. And then these are the tomatoes. Well, that was lovely. I'm so glad that we took a look. We're gonna load it. With all this being said about the scheduling, I don't know when I'm gonna do the 24-hour stream. I see. Like right now it's set for September 2nd. And like I don't want to move it around right now because like that's basically our anniversary. But I don't know if it's gonna happen exactly on that day. I'm gonna have to wait for my work schedule to come out and then we will plan accordingly. Let's see. I know it's going to happen. I just don't know when. And like, I would take it down off of Discord, but Discord's like, you can't just leave it without a date. I'm like, fine. Here. My hands feel like they're vibrating. Just bzz, 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 like there's a bunch of bees under my hands. But that's what you get when you use an electric sander for longer than an hour. I use it for like 45 minutes. Like basically right up into the point of us having stream is when we had it. This camera feels like it's pointing up too high. Why do you need the roof? Oh yeah, because the cord is too short. God damn. Nope, that cuts it off now. Sorry. Better! And I was like, why is it that you're getting this weird shot of like mostly room than me? Try to use a weed whacker all day. Oh. Yeah, those things are hell on earth. Cool computer. Yeah, I've been doing errands all day today, and then yesterday I was trying to get chores done, and then my nana wanted us to come over. My first day off ever, and they're just like, oh, you want to come over and look at clothes? I love the woman, but sometimes it's just like, how do you know that we get these like breaks? And then you ask in the middle of those breaks. Like, she didn't even know it was my day off. And yet, she timed it just right. And so we went over there with apple pie and Cool Whip. So, there's that. Don't get me wrong, I love her. It's just sometimes we have those kind of family members that just... They just have perfect timing to when you're trying to relax, right? This is the one moment you have found to relax. I've been trying to get through my laundry because I only got one shirt from work to wear, and I have to wear it every time. So, in wearing it every single time, it's going to get sweaty. Let's go. Let's see, who are we married to right now? Probably be easier to just do this. We got... I just realized it's a kid. My phone was on. Alright, we got Philip's wedding tomorrow. Let's see what we gotta do. My horsey's a good boy. Two purples, a red, and a green. Why do I get like these like advice to like put down tiled floors so that they don't go on it, and then here they are on it. Alright, they're all off of it. And then they jump on it. Nope. Sorry. Caps lock. And then gate. Damn it, you guys! Now we need more eggs again because them stupid. Jeez. There we go. Chest. We're gonna do a whole round of purple, and then we're gonna do a whole round of green, and so on and so forth. Got themselves all killed by getting in the way. Put it duck egg in. I seriously just kind of don't want to go tomorrow because it's like, oh yeah, I remember what it was like. And now I have to like prioritize my days off for days I didn't like doing anyway. Which is like, yeah, it's a part of being an adult, but it's new and it's gross and I don't like it. Right? I wanted to be able to do whatever. No, I didn't want to do that. I just put it down. Hell yeah. Yes. Right? I like being able to stream whatever. The fun of working. Am I right? Yeah. Whereas it's like, I liked having an open schedule in a way that made it so I could do what I wanted. But now, I don't really get to do that anymore because I am working full-time now. I didn't even, like, at my last job, I didn't even do 8-hour shifts because we weren't allowed. We did 4 hours because we had more people, but there wasn't as many. Like, they were on a skeleton crew constantly, which was annoying. I was like, seriously? We could have, like, way more than 6 people working at a time. But they just didn't want to do it, so they just said, no, we're going to have, like, 5 plus a manager. That's not enough for this store at all. And to make sure that everybody got a shift, they were all 4-hour periods. Which made, like, nothing. Made pittance. Here, I'm still making minimum wage. But the difference is I'm working so many hours that I can actually, like, afford a simple thing. That makes sense. But also it means that I'm more exhausted when I get home because it takes an hour to get there and it takes an hour to get home. So. Not great. What kind of skills should we be working on? I know I'll get used to it, but it's just like right now I'm just in a bit of a grumpy mood about it. If that makes the best sense. Like, I'm not grumpy. Like, I'm pretty content right now. I'm pretty happy actually, but just a little sour would probably be a better way of saying it. And the people there, they're great. They're wonderful people. I just don't like standing there for so long. Just standing, not working with my hands. I love working with my hands. Memorizing numbers, not something I really enjoy doing. But if you want to be fast, you memorize numbers that are corresponding to produce, which, not cool. I don't know why I keep stopping. It's silly. And also I've had to change my bedtime in order for it to work, that I can get there on time with some time to myself. Between going to bed early and waking up early, I don't get that much time to myself. And I'm an introvert, so it's kind of a problem that I don't. I ever had a job in my life where I only worked oh, you've never had a job in your life where you only worked 4 hours? Yeah, I thought it was odd too. Like, when we were in COVID, I asked if I could switch from being part-time to being full-time because I wasn't going to school anymore. I had dropped out at that point because I was switching to being a mentor. I could dig through the trash if I want. Anyway, they still wouldn't bump me up to full hours. They still only gave me 4-hour shifts, but they gave them to me every single day. The only person who was working over 20 hours was the managers. And that was only 2 managers. The full-on store manager, and then our general manager. That was it. I feel like we're getting talking through somewhere. Oh, it's this. For some reason. I'm getting talking. Weird. Okay. It was a very weird system that was just meant to keep everybody at part-times. Which I asked why, and they said that was just policy that everybody be part-time. Even if you were technically, like, just about being full-time, you wouldn't get enough hours to consider yourself full-time. That place was very messed up. In more than ways. More ways than one. And I worked there almost 4 years. Because I had no backbone. That's not a joke, that's actually why. They had severely messed up policies at that store. Like the fact that if you wanted to get your seniors discount, you had to be a member and get bombarded by emails every single day. Or if you wanted a teacher's discount, you had to do the same thing. Like, yay! Let's get bombarded by email so that you might find one coupon. So what I did instead was I gave it to them for free. Setting them up under fake emails so that they could have the discount that day. I don't care about saying it now. It was my own vigilante justice. Luckily now I don't have to do that at my work because they just sign up for the rewards thing. If they don't have their card, they can ask for the store card. Then they get the discount anyway. You never need it. You don't want it, you don't have to. You just have to know that there's a store card. That's it. It looks like he's from the 80s. Blah 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 blah. We know this. We've heard it a million times. That crowd is getting skitty. There's not many people showing up to my wedding anymore. There's so many gaps. Not to mention the fact that my manager is like awesome. Unlike the last one who bend over backwards for the customer, like to the point where if you complained loud enough, you could basically walk away stealing stuff. Like pretty much stealing things. because you were paying so little. Yep. That's not even a joke. It's just actually how it is. Right? You complain to the manager if they wanted you to go away. Not leaving a bad review. You threaten a bad review. Oh, they will be like, please don't, please don't. Right? Like, sounding like Oliver Twist. Because the store didn't care. Like, the company itself didn't care. They didn't even check to see what our weather was like because our AC was connected to the corporate office in Texas. They controlled when we can put on our AC. Not us. That isn't messed up. I don't know what is. Right? Just absolutely abominable. They would rather throw an employee under the bus than get a bad review. The store I work at now, if you try to complain to my manager and say so-and-so was terrible, they were doing this and that, he will tell you to, in the nicest way possible, of course, professionally, fuck you. You're being racist. Because a lot of people do that. They get somebody who isn't white or isn't their ethnicity and they assume. So was it Walmart? I'm not going to name them, but I will tell you they're one of the big craft stores. Right? There's several big ones. Some of them are in Canada, some of them are not. I'm not going to name drop them because that's kind of rude. But I'm also not going to name the one I'm working at now because also we're not going to be name dropping on here. We're not going to be like, this is the bash the fill in the blank company here. Right? That's not what the whole point of the streaming is. It's meant to be fun, calm, cozy. Yeah, exactly. And if somebody knows, oh, this person worked at such and such store, I can look, she says the dates or whatever. Like, I say COVID and you kind of guess when I was working. Oh, there's a red one, and then there's a purple one. I wonder if we can hang around until they, like, mate. I wanted to see that color. I feel like they should be able to get past that, though. Right? Like, it's like stone wall and then the gate. Like, it's got a huge gap underneath. Anyway. So, even though I'm working more hours at this new store, I know I'm being treated better than the old one, which I worked less hours at. So I guess it's like a give and take right now. And also, everything is kind of feeling new. And so it feels weird. Like an uncomfortable new. And so it's like... I'm not good with change very well. Like, a lot of the times, I will begrudgingly like work with the change, but I am very unhappy when I'm working with it. People think I'm so, like, oh, you're so adaptable, you're so good at change. No, I'm not. I just begrudgingly do it and put a smile on my face, even though I don't like it. I hate it, in fact. Anybody who's, like, knows me for, like, that close would know I hate change so much. Right? Like, why does it have to change? I wasn't exactly, like, super happy about constantly being home and not having anything to do. But it feels like I took a 180 and it's like, this is a bit much. During the night, Bacon gave birth to a baby pig. I'm gonna call it Phone. Nope, that's not Phone. I'm gonna do Phone period. So it's like Phone end. Privacy is number one. No one needs to know anything about your life outside of streaming. It's true. I share stories from outside of my life as streaming because it's interesting. We'll try to. Yeah, I got a pig. I was actually, like, I put the duck egg in there so that you could be a duck, but pig came first. Yeah, in this save file, I try to make sure that everybody gets named, right? Anybody who pops in, they get to have their own special animal or whatever. Duck tastes good. I hear that, but it's like, never actually tried. Oh wait, I have tried duck. That's really tasty. I leveled up again! I'm at level 11! It just gives more proficiency. That's all. With duck. With chicken. If you like chicken, you like duck. Well, what I had when I first tried duck was like this duck from like a Chinese food place, and they overdid it with the pepper. I'm just going to tell you that now. It was way too peppery, but it was otherwise delicious. Who shall we marry next? Let's see. A bunch of ex-wives, some ex-husbands. Okay, we got Alyssa, we got Blair, we got Coraline, we got Floor, Sean, Cheryl, Isabel, Maru, Leah, Maddie, Sebastian, Gabriel, Sam, Lance, Kira, Haley, Xena. That's it. I'm thinking since we're really close, let's just do Leah. She's dead. Skip. My last GF, her grandma used to cook me duck. She said only because she liked and I tasted her treated her granddaughter. Oh, okay, that's so sweet. My last boyfriend's mom, I don't think she liked me. Again, my English is crap. No worries. Nobody's going to be correcting you in your English. If I can figure out what you said, you're fine. You're good. Anybody here who's the grammar police can leave, right? Like, we don't need that here. Same person who, like, at a sleepover would be told, like, okay, good night, everybody. You mean good tomorrow because it's tomorrow at, like, midnight. And it's like, shut up, dude. Or, like, if you said see you tomorrow, you'd be like, today? Because it's midnight? And it's like, shut up. No one gives a shit. Skip. It's not very interesting. It's just like, thanks for the place. Rain is so fun. It's because it's too wet. Like, my best friend sometimes has had to translate my sleepy texts. And he's like, what the F were you trying to say? Because I was so tired, I kept hitting wrong buttons, and autocorrect could not help me. You get anything from Amazon Prime? I don't think so. Not that I am aware of. Should I have gotten something from Amazon Prime? Oh, from Amazon Prime Day? No. Totally skipped over the word day. Reading too fast. Scared of seagulls. That starfish looks like he crapped his pants. I might not. Bought a lot of stuff. Well, my parents are using the Amazon Prime Day, so I'm pretty good right now. I haven't really had that much money to begin with, like, at this moment. So going on Amazon and spending it all is not the greatest plan. I save up for the Amazon Prime Day sales. Nice. Well, right now, like, we're actually saving up for a new coffee machine, but we're doing research because my dad and my parent, like, both of my parents are going on a trip to Italy/Greece. That's where they're going to be gone for a month. And he wants to get one that's part espresso, part coffee machine. So he's doing the research to try to find an affordable one. So we're kind of saving up for that. And also, I have a specific espresso machine I want to get for myself for when I move out. It's lavender. It's pretty. If I'm gonna have a kitchen, it's gonna be pretty! Luckily for some of the bitches. Gotcha. I got you. Yeah. I'm looking forward to having a new coffee maker because our old one's just a drip one. Which, like, it's fine. Like, it makes coffee, but the thing is that you can't program it anymore because of the fact that the time on it is burnt out. Like, it's gone. You can't read shit. So, I got a $10 coffee maker. Is it a French press? When people tell me their coffee maker's $10, I'm like, French press? Is this the only thing in my head I can think of that would be like $10 and make coffee? No, it's a normal coffee maker? Ah, okay. Wow, you got $10. Held for misogyny. That's the reason why you got auto-botted. Just going, that's rude against women. We both, we say bitches no matter what. Because we be bitches. And we get bitches. It's just the way we roll. She bastard. Oh, that's usually how we are for coffee makers too. Because like we usually just go to London Drugs and pick out the cheapest one. The last time it was like $60. That was 4 years ago. Fuck! So, they last. There's no doubt in my mind that they last. But the thing is, I want to program it again so I can like set it up at night and just like leave it. And then wake up to freshly made coffee, not have to turn it on because... Yeah. Oh, and it never turns off either, so you have to turn it off again. It doesn't have like a thing. That's like timer that's like, okay, leave it on for this amount of time. Which a little sucks. Doesn't you get burnt coffee? It's usually like why I make it and then turn it immediately off once it's done. Nobody wants to spend $5 each time for a macchiato when they make it at home. I think that's what they're trying to avoid, going to Starbucks so much. But like, you know those bright ones that look retro but they're new? I'm trying to get myself to buy a $60 coffee maker. You should. It's worth it. It's totally worth it. If it lasts like really long, it's worth it. Goodbye. If you really love coffee, $60 is not that bad. Double slice. If I get like a regular one that's like very chromy, I'm going to spray paint it because I hate it when they look chromy, like chrome and black. Blech! Blech! Gross. Gross, gross. Gross, gross, gross. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Okay? My neurodivergent brain needs color. Chrome is just gross. So gross, yes. That's also why I hate minimalism. It's just the opposite of what I, like, my brain needs. It needs dopamine and out of everything. Right? Look at it with joy and not disgust. So white everything? No. Not if I can help it. My friends have been like, why do you want to spray paint it if you have to get it in chrome? Because I need it to be beautiful. Why else? Why not love everything that you're bringing into your home? Why would you bring something into your home that you despise but you use anyway? It just doesn't make sense to me why these... Like, my mom loves color, and yet every single appliance that she has, chrome with black. And it's like, there's ways of fixing this that are not that hard. You just need some spray paint and some time. Right? You spray paint it, you leave it to dry. And then you come back later, and you spray paint it again until you don't see chrome no more. Yes, easy way to fix stick of TNT. That's the way to do things. I wish it was that easy for life, right? If you said to me I could go on like a real life like Stardew Valley adventure, I would take you up on it in an instant, and I would bring my best friend because he is a country boy to his core and he hates the city. And be like, here's your cabin. Go over there. If you help me grow these plants, we can eat them together. And he'll be like, yeah, let's do it. And we pick out the plants and then go, all right, cool, let's do this. And we'd sell some at the farmer's market and be freaking adorable people who live next to each other as neighbors and share the garden and make it wonderful for ourselves so that we never, ever, ever had to freaking just like deal with convenience stores. I would do it. I would so do it. I don't care about like most of the amenities you get for a city. You get things fast? Okay. So what? Ah, itchy ear. There. Can't stand the city. I know, it's the worst. It takes me an hour to get to work. And I hate it. Well, mostly because there's freaking construction. Every inch of it. It's like, really? Really? You had to get me to sit through construction every single way. Not to mention the fact that we got a lot of people who didn't get their license from Canada. That's just a nice way of saying it. It's so they follow the rules of the place that they got their license from. So you get a couple of people who don't follow the rules, and then you have construction on top of that, and then dumb! Just dumb. Or just plain old dumbasses. I don't know which one they are, right? They're intermixed. It's not like they have like their license stapled to their car saying, oh, I got my license from Canada, I'm just an asshole. Or, like, yeah. I'd rather sit in traffic jam behind a tractor than drive in the city. Oh, that would be easier to deal with. Because then you're like, well, at least he's helping with the gardening and helping bring produce. At least he's being useful. What use are these people that are just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna be a dick. Right? I have 3 different construction zones near my house. 3. Luckily, one is more cleared up on the way to my work, but it's stupid. Because on my way back, I have to go by another construction zone, which makes the last bus I have to take late every single day. And I hate it. It wouldn't make much difference if I was driving. And besides, I don't have a license. People driving around these days. It doesn't make me want to get one either. I got a joke for you. How can you tell if the person in the city flock on the... How can you tell if the person is a city folk on a country road? How? We must know before the end of the stream. It's weird. I'm just looking at the label because this is a new brand that I got. Let's see if you can see it. There we go. It's just a mustache covered in honey is weird. It looks like it's honey. They drive 40 miles an hour on a country road. It's so stupid. Like, so many reasons that's stupid to do. Am I right or am I right? Because, like, why would anybody think that's a good idea to do? The egg festal. Between me and you, that one beeping cop, I normally drive around 70 miles. True. But sincerely, I really should get my license. I know my parents would appreciate me having my license. Stick that stick. Stick the stick. Sorry, this is being really weird. Why are we getting happy holidays so you can sneak off with the boys? Oh yeah, what? I don't have any boys to sneak off with. Unless you're referring to Edward, which is like my bestie. Which I kind of just... Like... Yeah, I know he's a man, but I don't really see gender with him. I know some people find that really weird that like a man and a woman can't be best friends, and I think that's kind of dumb. Like, no, you can. It's fine. Why you be weird about this? Because sometimes we do very manly things, like play video games, or sometimes like... For example, one time I did his hair, where it was just, I shampooed, conditioned, and treated his hair because it was curly and it was getting long and I was trying to give him a hand. Right? Sometimes we're cooking and baking. Sometimes, right? Like, we're besties. That's it. Anybody who says, hey, you can't be besties with, a man and woman can't be besties, they got another angle working. Because why not? What's stopping them from being best friends and sticking up for each other. Oh, there's always a romantic thing. Really? Is there? Or are you hoping there is one so that there's drama? Because we've been best friends, and he's in a relationship right now. His girlfriend does not care. Right? Like, she and I aren't, like, friends per se, because I've met her twice in person, but, like, whenever we're talking, I'm just like, about to leave, I just say, oh, tell her said hi, or whatever. No, once in a while, but usually she's in the background. I'm like, oh, is that, Sosa? Is that your girl? Yeah, that's my girl in the background right now. She's, watching videos or something. And it's like, oh, that's cool. And I ask about her, and I know if I had a partner, he would ask about them. Boy, so I say them as in man or woman. It's funny, I realized today that a lot of my family members don't realize that I'm bi. And yet, they're probably going to get a very rude awakening if I bring home a girlfriend. Not seeing anything. I don't care if it goes in the water. Oh, fancy. That will be a very interesting day if I do bring home a girl. Right? Like, to like Thanksgiving or something. And the ones that don't know are like, is this someone who's trans? Like, are they secretly a man? Do they... Are they he, him? What, why did it... Are they friends? What? Why is she bringing over her friend and being very romantically, like, cuddling her? What? But, like, on all of my social medias, all of them that I have left, there's a red, blue, and purple heart at the end of all of them. Like, pride flag. But if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So it will definitely be interesting if that happens. I don't know. I found out that I was bi probably the end of 2021. So this has all been rather newer. I haven't gotten myself into a relationship since my last one. So it's just like, well... Oh, in the midst of my last one is when I found out, because I was like asking if I was lesbian, which is not. Anyway, that's not the point. They don't know. That would be my aunts and uncles and my last grandparent, who's alive. My nana. She don't know. I don't think she knows. My dad might have told her because he kind of tells her everything, and he knows. So he might have not. I don't think that would have come up. But it's more like a wait and see kind of moment, because that was over 2 years ago. It's kind of weird to just like walk up to someone and be like, oh, did I tell you that I was bisexual? Did I? I feel like I brought that up. No? Okay. Well, now you know. Right? Like, what? My family kind of leans towards conservatives. It's like, ain't most girls bi these days? I think it would be not as controversial for me to date a woman as it would be to date a man who wears makeup on the regular. If I did that, my parents would be like, why did you pick this man? This man, why? And it's like, cause I did. They would have more of a problem with him wearing makeup than for me to be with her. That's the funnier part of all of this. Right? And it's just like, he just slays wearing makeup, so what? Oh, it's nothing, it's just men shouldn't be wearing makeup. It's just an art form. Just so happens that it's on his face. Right? They would have more problem with him than with her. Because it's like, so what? I might get the stupid question once in a while of, so which one's the man? But that's about it. Not much more than that. I know, you're just like, just all consecutively. Like, you just gotta do it so many times because it's so bad. And it's like, your prejudice is showing. We leveled up! Even more! just gotta ask! Just more! More! Right? Where are we going? Follow the mushrooms. Hold on. 114 mods. Yes, that is correct. Because some of them do a lot and some of them don't do very much. Yeah, only 114. Were you expecting more? Which ones were you expecting to work? Because, like, there's so many, like, that I could get, but I don't really feel like it. Because, like, I could get one that, like, actually adds COVID as a thing to Pelican Town. Where people start getting infected with COVID. And, I don't really feel like it. I don't know why they made it. I was just like, what? You want us to have COVID in video game too? I thought we were supposed to escape COVID with video games. But no. It followed us. You can also have like Breaking Bad kind of moment. There's always like, there's one I've been tempted to get. It's where you replace Clint with a transgender black woman. She's a trans woman. That just sounds so perfect, right? I think that she becomes dateable. But it's like, yes, that's more like it. We break all the trees. Because we're trying to level them up, baby. Like, that would be one I would consider getting, but they're also, like, very finicky, and I don't feel like adjusting them. I always love to see games that put a mask on people in games. It ruins the game. I put mask on. Yeah. It does. Good old root beer. It's only 5% alcohol. I could probably chug this and be fine. It feels like feel it probably a little bit later, but I'm not gonna chug it. Root beer where? In my hand. It's actually hard root beer. Wow, Mary Harvison. Tastes like A&W root beer. No bitter aftertaste. It's nice, sweet, and have you not had your father? Have you tried not your father root beer? Well, I got Crazy Uncle. That's really what the brand is called. It's called Crazy Uncle. It's kind of hard to read with the Crazy Uncle. We don't really have like a huge selection of root beers up here. Also, again, this is a hard root beer. So like, it just tastes similar to the one that is at A&W. Not saying it's the best, I'm just saying it tastes like it. Like, if you were to try some A&W and try that one, it would be very similar. Right? There's a lot of craft ones that are really good, but they're just not that available. Not Your Father root beer has always been a hard root beer. I don't really try hard root beers. We just saw this at the store as like a single. And I'm like, oh, why don't we try that? Because we liked Mike's cream soda, creamsicle. That one, and then we tried Smirnoff's orange, which is also really good. Why the bleep did I put always instead of also? Because our fingers are faster than... Well, our fingers aren't fast as our brains. That's why. We think of the sentence and then it goes... And it goes out. Let's see. Where did we go? To our island in the sun. Ooh. Let's talk to the Froggle man. That pink thing, the juicy thing. No. I thought he wanted the... Yeah, never mind. have like a huge selection of like hard root beers and whatnot. Like you can get Smirnoff, you can get Mike's. That's about it for like companies that will be guaranteed at the liquor store or grocery store if they sell alcohol. We got those two dominating, and that's about it for like coolers. If you go to like a certain liquor store, like that's Canadian run, you might not even find Mike's sometimes. You might find White Claw. For someone who enjoys the coolers and whatnot, not just wine or just beer, the liquor stores near me suck. But if I do see Not Your Father's, I will try it. Not Your Father's hard root beer. I would love the... You would love the... near me then. Near me. They everything. Man. Boy, do I wish we had better selection. If anybody tries to dox me in this location, don't think they would be able to unless they did like serious sleuthing, which I doubt they'd be able to do, because the window that is open right now, so much light, and all you would see is bushes, because beyond those bushes is more bushes. It's funny when someone's like trying to give stream advice to me, and they're like, oh, I see that your window's open, you should close it. Even if it's dark, you don't see anything good out there. Yeah, behind that, my neighbor's bushes. I know some people try to give advice and don't think about it. City! You should close the window. Or would. Somebody's gonna go, oh, she's got bushes in the background, let me figure this out. She's giving away everything with the bushes. It's from Canada. You know what's gonna happen? Nothing. Literally nothing. Yay. Okay, we found all the golden walnuts. Why do people even care? Right? They're giving advice and it's like, you realize the window's open just because I know nobody can dox me from there?
Doxing's such a huge problem for this one streamer.
Like, I don't even have that much of an audience, which I am fine with, by the way. It's cozy the way we got it, right? We got a couple of people come in once in a while, fine. I think it's just because they got the information and they're like, oh, you know what? I gotta do it. Give 50 loved gifts. That's super easy. It's only the problem with the streamer with, yeah, right? With the people who are a little crazy and have a huge amount of people. We did have one person, I think like a month ago, probably more like 2, who came in and asked me to read one of his whispers. Not on stream. He was like very adamant that it wasn't. And he confessed to me that he was masturbating to the streams. Yeah. He immediately got blocked and reported. He is no longer allowed on our stream. People with that kind of ideas, like, dude, first off, why are you telling me this? Right? Like, we don't need those people here. That person, I might be worried, would dox me because... Why don't you want my gift? Is he my ex? I totally forgot if he's my ex. He's probably my ex. Whoops. Yes, ex-husband. My bad! Let's try this again. Toss that out. Damn, people! Leo likes salads. Perfect. Right, like, I think you could probably go into the past ones of, Stardew and find me look very uncomfortable about this guy who's talking about his whispers that he sent me. Yeah, that's the one. Because afterwards, I told my best friend that he did this, and I'm like, and he's like, report him immediately and then block him. And I'm like, okay, I reported, and then I blocked him. So, but that usually happens once in a blue moon. He probably watched much of the streamer. Yeah, you know, the kind of streamers that, ooh, you really like that? You're the kind that are meant to push you to do that, but we're definitely not that kind. No. Luckily, we don't get that too much, but it's kind of silly to think that some guys assume that since there's a woman on the camera, that it's like, oh yeah, she definitely wants that kind of attention. We also finished the thingy. Ah, yeah. Haha. Which, like, if you want that kind of attention, fine, but I really don't. Like one of my friends who also streams, they're the Astronauts. My friend Abby, she really loves yoga, and she tried to do a morning yoga stretch stream, and she had to stop because people were coming in too many times hitting on her. And her husband was watching the chat. Right? Like, dude, stop hitting on my wife! Well, at the time they were fiancé, but still, it's like, that's my future wife you're hitting on. I don't really care about them. Blah, blah, blah. They also have to stop streaming pretty much altogether at a point. Like, they're hoping to get back at it in September. They've just been so busy. And it happens. And it sucks when you get so busy that the thing that you like to doing you can't even do because you don't have the energy. But luckily, usually when they stream together, they're fine. I don't even know if they still are able to play video games because they're so busy. Which would totally suck. Because they're the ones who got me into Stardew. That and my best. It's weird what Twitch will allow and what they won't allow, because like I'll find multiple times where it's like, oh yeah, by the way, your stream has been muted in spots because the lo-fi sounded too similar to an actual song. It's like, what? That sucks. Work sucks and guy sucks. Thank God my mom and dad raised me right. Right? This world is stupid. I feel like this stream has turned sour somehow. Like we're just being negative over and over again, but we're laughing at it, so it's fine? We're laughing at the negativity. So like, You and I are good human beings. The people out there, we don't know. Just stay with Stardew and Pelican Town and not try to fix Shane. Laughing is the great healing power. Indeed. Oh no, it all splashed. Yeah, we'll make fun of Clint. Move. I'm taking up the ramp. Besides, with all this stuff going on and changing of the schedule, the fact that I have a job now, like my parents and I made an agreement that if in 6 months we both agreed that having a dog, for my sake, like me owning the dog outright, it's just mine, would be beneficial if consider it. Which would also throw off our schedule again. But it would be so cute having a little corgi in my lap while we play, as she would definitely not want to sit still, that's for sure. If you were to get yourself a dog today, what breed and what name? Mine obviously is a corgi. That's how they get you. They start you with one dog, the 3 later, right? Well, this corgi would be an emotional support animal. I'd get her labeled as that. Mini, Schnauzer, and Tent. Yes. I approve of this naming. I met a dog the other day named Jimmy, and I'm like, yes, that's the name for this dog. This dog should be named Jimmy. Mine would be a corgi, and then it would be Daisy von Shortstack, but I would refer to her as Daisy for short. So she's not a basic bee, but she also is like got normal. Right? You could do any pretty much name and then just von Shortstack, so she can have a normal name and then just it's like, oh, she gets called by this normal thing until she gets to the vet. Oh wait, I already have them. Oh, it's the cutest thing! If you have pictures, please send them. Put them in the cute. There's a page of someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak, but I know he would make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit floppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think his gruff exterior is a defense mechanism insulating his softness from the world. He likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. I love dog pictures. Like they insulate the soul a little bit warmer than it would have been otherwise. I know for a fact, if I did get the dog while I was working at this particular job, that I would have to get a doggy daycare, and there's 2 doggy daycares on my way to and from work, which is awesome. But also, I know those places have policies on the dogs having vaccines, like if they're puppies, they need all their shots. So that would mean that I would have to be home a little bit more Oh. We got a doggo! He's so cute! So fluffy! I just want to pet him. Looks like he needs a belly rub. Give him a belly rub for me, please. Please. He needs a belly rub. You're so cute! So cute! Oh, pet that boss. So hot. It's pet. So damn cute. Yep, and cool thing about mini schnauzer, besides that they hunt mice, they will guard you from idiots. Love it. Love it! You love a dog that will guard you from idiots. Don't get me wrong, I love cats, but I love dogs more. I've lived with cats most of my life. I've had one dog, and the experience of having a dog was better. Oh yes, please do. We love all pets. There's no discrimination against pets here. It's just I prefer dogs on a personal level for like my own self. I think we've got a couple of cats in the herd actually. I couldn't say for certain. So. Ooh. Oh, fluffy kitty! Fluffy kitty! Oh, so cute! Adorable! What we need in this stream. Cuteness. Always. What am I doing? Here we go. Lance is probably pissed at me for cutting down all of his trees. He is also not fat, he is full of love. Oh, of course, of course. He's full of fluff and love. Now, my brother's cat is fat, not full of love. He's a jerk. If they're sweet about it, they full of love. They're cute. They're sweeties. They mean, they full of fat. Lugging around that hatred. You know the kind of cats, they're complete and utter a-holes, wanting to destroy everything that you've actually made, because why not? wonder if I can destroy this entire forest in one day. I'm gonna ignore the rest of the monsters because I won't get hurt by them. That, my brother Cat in a nutshell, right? There's always the sweet little angel, and then there's the jackass, right? They come like one after the other. So if somebody gets a jackass, and then you get a cat, of course it's gonna be an angel, unless it gets influenced by the jackass. Oh my gosh, I'm like fooling around a crowd. Who wants to go to the J Swift concert? Fading. My brother's cat is like one of the main reasons why I don't want to get a cat right now. He destroyed the furniture, even though like we did everything in our powers to stop him. Like even with like the bad smells, even with like trimming his nails. Nope, he knew it pissed us off, and so he did it more. So why did Stardew Valley of auction? Someone cut down all the— oh, why does Stardew Valley not have any oxygen? Someone cut down all the trees. I'm the Onesler of Stardew Valley. I want to sing this song, but I can't. How bad can I be right now? I really want to sing it. Perfect. We did it! I'm gonna go until I collapse. Well, they can have forest fires now, at least. Yes. It's funny how many, like, of them I'm collecting with me. I'm just dragging around. There. We're gonna keep going, people! We're gonna go until I collapse. I feel so guilty for divorcing Leah. Okay, I don't feel any remorse. None. Come on. There's so many in the way, I can't hit them. Come on, there we go. Around the edge. Oh, I collapsed. There it is. That reminds me of Eminem Till I Collapse. I can't believe he's 50 now. I know, it's weird, right? One artist I used to listen to when I was... what was I, like 12? Granted, I wasn't super sheltered, but I was kind of sheltered. A Christian kid. And I listened to a lot of Toby Mac. That guy's 70. Like, what? When I started listening to him, he was like 50. Right? It's super sad the way his life has turned out. Because he thought his son was going to be his prodigy. No, he died in his sleep. So sad. Okay, that bush there. Let's see, that's a short hand, long hand. Alright, at a little bit past 8. Let's see, who should we marry next? Let's go find somebody to marry. This will probably be the last day. Just like 10 minutes. Did I marry Claire? Yes. Right, like what are these artists doing thinking they can get old? No. Did I marry him yet? Yes. Have you seen how Steven Tyler works? God damn, he's killed. Yeah, I know, right? Or like, just watch the Rolling Stones for like 5 minutes and you're like, oh god, why are you still touring? Go to bed and stay there. Alright, let's see. Warp to... Adventurers Guild. It's weird listening to Christian music when you're not a Christian anymore, but you were. 'Cause that stuff hits different. It's like, no thank you. Girl's just been waiting for me to come back. The Simpson now, what, 25 years old or something? It's over 30. Yeah. It's got almost 40 seasons. Sorry, 36. Yeah, I think they're coming up on season 40 now. Or unless you're talking about, like, Jessica Simpson or something, I don't know. So many people have the last name Simpson, it's so common. Oh, right. Did you see that Futurama is coming back again? I did see that. Very interesting. Are you a huge fan of them? I'm not, like, I enjoyed it, but I'm, like, not a huge fan of it. Right? Like, I'm not, like, gonna repeat watch it. I can't wait. I hear that Phineas and Ferb is coming back. That's what I'm excited for. I follow one of the creators on TikTok, and he's so funny. He's the voice of Cooper Sparks here. Damn. It's awesome. He does his thing, it's cool. Today. I follow him on YouTube Shorts. I hate TikTok. Yeah, it's not the greatest, but it's like, It's one of those things that's like, But he's still super hilarious. And sometimes he includes his daughters, which is like, it's so sweet to see that he includes his daughters in his work. He goes to Disneyland a lot. Which makes me kind of jealous of him. It's like, you get to go to Disneyland, like, so much? Why? Why do you get to go? I want to go too. Please. I only know of TikTok thanks to my ex-GF that kept sending me videos. I'm that person though. Not gonna lie, if I'm like best friends with you, like I only send it to a few people because they have like agreed that it's okay. But I will send tons and tons and tons of videos because I like sharing the funny with them. But it's only if they're okay with it. That's the only difference. Nice. If somebody doesn't like it, I'm not gonna send them videos because the whole point is to make them laugh. If I don't make them laugh, then they're just getting annoyed. It totally negates the point. Like, why would you send videos to somebody if they didn't like them? Of course I can do this. Blowing these up is so much easier, right? It's just like, why was I doing this all like one at a time? Leveled up! There you go, and I'm done. Jeez, these are jam-packed! Dang it, I missed one. Scusi. There you go. That's better. Getting some strange buns! Conrad, we have bombs. No shit. Just like walking through just over and over again. Boom, boom, boom. circled the block, right? No. Like, everything. Yeah, right? Just like, and leave. Because we don't even need the supplies anymore. Like, if we pick it up, we pick it up. If we don't, we don't. Like, it doesn't matter. And I fell asleep. So close! Oof. You almost got to level 10! Look, it's so close. I cannot leave it like that. Look, we were so close. Found you face down in mud during 3 AM sweep. You should probably make it back earlier next time. No! Miner's diary. That doesn't matter to me. Oh my gosh, look at how many secret notes we have. J. Jasper. Nothing interesting there. Mermaid show, we've done that. I borrowed a necklace from Mom but lost it near the bathhouse. She's going to freak out when she notices it's missing. Greetings, Maddie. Have you found my secret in the dark tunnel? Looking forward to meeting you. I have found some good things by the garbage cans on lucky days. Da, da, da. I think that's from Linus. That's all of them. Let's do this and get it finally there. Town, forest, mountain. It's a little bit past 9, but my bedtime is 10, so it's not a big deal. I just need enough time to actually eat dinner. Where does this lead to? Nine? It's 12. Yeah. have to go to bed at your 1 a.m. Where are we trying to get to? Okay. Are we getting to the top yet? There we go. Leveled up. Level up. I forget what that song's called, but it's like level up, level up. Oh. Found a dino? Oh, okay. Okay. Let's see, what do we get? Switch. Okay. That's it? We just like went up a spiral for that one dino? How sad, right? You do all that work just for that one thing. Vomit it up. Vomit it up. Vomit it up. Got to love the random Facebook scammers. What did they do this time? There we go, level 10. So one of those girls who wants money for flavors. She a girl boss? She a girl boss? Will you watch my dog for money? That's one of her MLMs. Because if you do, watch my dog. Did you get the joke? I think so, for flavors, like it's just so bad. It's just... I'm just imagining her saying, if you watch my dog, I'll give you blueberry. If you invest in my corporation, I will give you strawberry. Those are the levels. You don't get banana until you're a year into my company. Man, I missed him. Woo, yeah! Monster Slayer! Setting off bombs like crazy. So just wanted to level up. Nice. Combat's level 10. Mining's level 10. Yes! Oh. Let's put it this way. They are whores and they scam lonely idiot men out of money. Oh, I gotcha. Don't worry about them auto mods. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, but I was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna be silly about it because you said flavors. And besides, what they perceive as lonely might also just be introverted men who don't like to go out. Which is silly. It's like, you don't know my life? Okay. Let's go to the sewer. Yeah. The statue can reset a skills level while retaining acquired professions. Yeah, I know. How would I use it? Do I have to... Yeah, the return scepter. I like it. My friends with Krobus. Yes. For a second there, I was like, what? Alright. I'm going to grab the reward, and that will be it.
Yes!
Sometimes there are cops pretending to be them to try to catch people. Yeah. That's just dumb. Savagery. Yep. Here, Amazon. A slime escaped in the night. Weird. Anyway. That is our stream for tonight. We don't have any plans for any new ones yet, but if you would like warning on if there is a stream or not, the Instagram which I will put the link into. So you should, yeah, check that link. That's where I will post thing. You are welcome, Phonin. I'm so glad that you were here the entire time. So nice. Anyway, have a nice night, everyone.